Hey guys, how have you been? Do you like birthday parties? Well, you're in luck, because this is the time to sing happy birthday to Dungeon Fighter Online. Developer Neeple sponsored us to spread the word about this celebration, which will be ongoing for a month. There will be a couple of updates coming, with the first one having dropped on March 23rd and the other one launching on April 6th. Those who wish to participate can join by clicking the link in the video description. If you're not familiar with the game, here's some context, along with a couple of very strong reasons to check it out. Oh, and what's that? A Dungeon Fighter Online coupon code for you to get a cool in-game freebie? I'm down for it. Dungeon Fighter Online is one of the worldwide top-grossing games of all time, and is frequently spotted in the top position. While we're here talking about the 6th anniversary of its worldwide release, the game has been around for longer than that, and features more content than you can wrap your head around. It isn't as popular in the West as it is in China, but it still sports a very commendable player base. You can play using the official launcher where most players are, but also from Steam. All that stuff about profits is cute and all that, but us players don't care about that. So I'll tell you why I find Dungeon Fighter Online to be particularly relevant in our times. With all the craze over pixel art games brought forward by indie creators and such, I'd say that this is one of the few true retro beat-em-ups that you can play right now. It's a side-scroller like arcade classics Double Dragon and Streets of Rage, but with the added depth of MMOs. There's the best of two worlds here, and very few free-to-play releases can compare. I'd like to wander a little and tell you guys about my other big reason to explore Dungeon Fighter Online. I believe that I'm not alone here. Perhaps some of you haven't done the math yet, but you will. Oh, I'm pretty sure that you will. Does the name Project BBQ ring a bell? This is the next game from Neeple, makers of Dungeon Fighter, and the next chapter in the franchise. It's bound to be one of the best action MMORPGs ever, judging by what we've seen so far. Consider us extremely hyped for what can roughly be described as Dungeon Fighter Online 3D. There isn't much info making the rounds yet, but since Project BBQ seems to be a spin-off featuring an alternate story, various classes, and key characters from Dungeon Fighter Online, those familiar with the lore will surely enjoy it the most. Sounds like great timing to me. What do you think? But I digress. Dungeon Fighter Online's 6th anniversary has a few events to test your might, so here's what to expect. There's a new area and 5 brand new events. And if you excel at this, you get to earn an epic weapon, a full set of rare avatars, and much more. By early March, the Neo Awakening of the Thief class was introduced, as well as several character leveling events suited for new players. New and returning Dungeon Fighter Online players will benefit the most from these events and respective rewards. You're currently watching the new area, where the celebrations happen. You enter the Academia Celestia by talking to Squire Lancefin in Saria's room. What's up with this guy? Can anyone enlighten me? Many trials await, and you earn both Solarium and Lunarium according to your choice between Order of the Sun and Order of the Moon, or as I like to call them, Blonde Dude and Sexy Goth Girl. You can use your Solarium and Lunarium to purchase rewards from the big golden statue of Magister DJ right there. You can also recollect your memoirs from the game by talking with the NPC GPD and completing 8-piece puzzles, rewarding you with Lunarium and other items. This is a brief rundown on the 6th anniversary events, but new players will want to know what else awaits them in Dungeon Fighter Online. There are 16 classes to begin with, and I'm counting both genders for some of them, because each one has 4 or 5 different advancements, which may differ even inside the same class. So the choice is sizable. The best thing about Dungeon Fighter Online, besides the amount of content, is the gameplay. It takes some getting used to because of its retro stylings, but once you get the hang of it, there's a lot of old-school bashing fun to be had. It's fast-paced, chaotic at times, and there are tons of combos to perform, either alone or with a few friends. Going solo may sound more practical, but in fact, it's way better to form a party and have someone looking over your back, because some bosses are truly resourceful damage sponges. Oh, and about that coupon code? Here we go. You can see it now, and it's in the video description as well. That's the place where you'll find the link to play Dungeon Fighter Online, a true classic side-scrolling action MMO if there ever was one. And remember that this is the perfect introduction for Project BBQ. But that's my hype speaking. Have fun.